Hey everybody, welcome to our weekend check-in video for Psych 45 Research Methods for Saturday, April 22nd. I'm just going to go over a few reminders like I always do, pretty much like I do in class, but I'm here to add more in case anybody needs to see it. Your most recent discussion on Chapter 13, the descriptive strategy, that discussion was due there yesterday, and most of you did a really nice job on that, so I was pleased to see it there. You had to watch a little what would you do video there, and it was pretty touching, so I really did appreciate the comments some of you made there. Next up is that your quiz on Chapter 13 will be in class when we return on Tuesday, so make sure you're ready for that. You'll work together in your small groups as usual to come up with the answers. Next up, as you know, and you got a recent announcement about this on Thursday, I believe, is that your Unit 4 exam is coming up Thursday next week on the 27th, so do take advantage of that study guide you'll find there available, and don't forget to always take a look at the two areas that are italicized with asterisks all around it. That'll be the content your short answer essay questions are based on, so do prepare that well so you can easily write down your answers when you get to those questions on the test there. And don't forget your mind tap assignments will also be due there as well on that same day on the 27th, so do keep that in mind. Next up here is that your final literature review paper is coming up due this coming Tuesday on the 25th, so make sure that you take a look at those instructions you'll find there underneath Unit 5 of our course material on Canvas. You take a look for the instructions for Part 3. There's a little how-to video you can open up there at the top to kind of show and tell you what you need to do on the paper. And do take a look at that instruction and checklist file you'll find not too far below that how-to video there. And I basically have some details about what you need to do as far as the instructions report there, and also there are some embedded links there to that online writing lab, the OWL or the OWL, which will take you to a sample title, abstract, and a completed sample APA style literature review paper, so do take a look at that. And also take a look at that checklist you'll find there as well. It's very helpful. It's a list of do's and don'ts, things you do want to have in your paper and things you don't want to have in your paper. So do take advantage of that. And don't forget you have a completed sample paper in your pocket guide to APA style. It's a go to Mind Tap. Look below Chapter 15. You'll see the pocket guide link. Click it open. You want to examine Chapter 9, the first paper there on birth order. That's the one you want to take a look at because it's a sample APA style literature review paper. Don't worry about the other sample paper. That's a research report, not an actual literature review, which is what you're writing. So only look at that first one on birth order, and you've got a great model to work from with all kinds of annotations on it to kind of tell you why things have to be formatted the way they do. Next up here is that, again, when we take our exam there next week, we'll start our next chapter afterwards, Chapter 14, on the single case study design, which is really fascinating stuff there. You're going to see. We'll just have a little bit of that, and we'll form our groups there as well. And when we get to class on Tuesday next week, we're going to cover the case study as a design part of the descriptive strategy, so some really great stuff, a lot of interesting videos I'm going to show you there too. And pretty much that's everything I wanted to tell you for right now. We have 3 weeks left for our semester, then we're done. We'll have our final exam. And so in the meantime, if you need anything, reach out via email on Canvas. Otherwise, I will see you in class on Tuesday. So take care until then. All right, bye-bye.